Good morning, everybody. 8/3/2020, first trading day of the month of August. After a beautiful rally, I have the NASDAQ 100 monthly, and I do. And here's what I want to point out. We just made all-time highs on the NASDAQ 100. And what Tommy is saying is that we have now, on a monthly chart, entered into what we call a stage 2 overbought. And we will be coming down. And we've gone too far again, just like when we had other problems. I call these, and what I'm saying up here is that we are that overbought on the monthly, on the NASDAQ 100, that has the apples and certain stocks that have done it. And they did. Now, when I take a look at the weekly, on the NASDAQ 100, and this is very cautionary for people watching the video. Make all-time highs, so we're at, on a weekly, right up here, we're entering that phase where on the monthly, yeah, it's even more overbought, but right now on the weekly, we're entering that blow-off top phase. And blow-off tops, you know, they have a particular way that they work. And they go up like they are now, and it's a handful of stocks. Apple is one of them. Just going to have that stock split. But let me tell you what, that will change everything. And it will. The beta. So it won't have that big a weighting. But I would like to say on the weekly level, today's high is 10,997. That was the low. I'm sorry. The high for 8/3 is 11,080. And that there has put this in the weekly level extremely overbought. And we are. They can get a little bit more overbought. That's what it looks like on the weekly. When we look at the NASDAQ 100 and what has driven it, then we take a look at our daily. And then we just like to measure up where we're at with the daily opening bell gap. And the daily is that we're entering that overbought process. So when we look at shorter time frames, we look at the bigger time frame, which is always going to be the monthly. And when we look at the monthly and our readings are correct, we're there now. We're 95 by 99%. D and percent K, by the way. And the fast stochastic is at 97 and the slow is at 93. And as a master at recognizing overbought markets, and there is going to be a big correction, and there is. And we are just given the warning now. We've only been open today for 1 hour and 38 minutes. I mean, 1 hour and a half. We've gone 1 hour and a half plus 12 minutes. I'm sorry. So, as we go through it, remember the Dow has not hit any overbought levels like the S&P now. NASDAQ 100, NASDAQ COMP, and the S&P 100 OEX index. And it's not on heavy volume to the upside, but it's very cautionary for you to understand that we've entered in an extreme overbought level on the NASDAQ 100 on the monthly, and we're giving everyone a warning. And the bull rally, and we got back up. We called this big top when we had that correction right here. And that correction, they got extremely overbought. And they did. And at that point, when I called it, we were at 96 by 99. At that time, when we made that high. And we made that high of 11,069, and then we dropped miserably down to 10,370, or no, the low was 10,313. And now we've come back and we've entered almost that very same level. Like I said in last night's update, 33.25, 33.26 is going to ding this thing extremely overbought on the weekly as well. So what it really means is that stocks are going to have a harder time going through resistance when you get the rubber band. When the rubber band is this high, it snaps and we go up a little bit more, and we will get there and it will snap. And so that's what it looks like on the weekly on the NASDAQ 100, all-time highs with a blow-off top coming our way.